B.LEAGUE action coming your way here once again this weekend as we have Levanga Hokkaido hosting SEAHORSES MIKAWA. We'd like to welcome everybody to the HOKKAIDO, the home of Levanga Hokkaido. Well, these two squads are not doing that well here this season, with still just about 20 games to go, and they need to make up a lot of ground. It's got to start now. Levanga Hokkaido with a 10-30 record. On the other side, SEAHORSES MIKAWA at 15-25. Pretty good sized crowd here to start out the weekend. As we take a look at the standings, this is what we're talking about. Chiba Jets leading everybody with a 36-4 record. On the other side, you can see there in the conference of Mikawa, they're led by the Yokohama squad at 25-15, followed very closely by the Kawasaki Brave Thunders at 24-16. Mathematically still possible, but I guess you're going to need some help from the leaders on top to be able to make up some ground. As we take a look at Levanga Hokkaido squad, Dwight Ramos, of course, number 2, is going to be there as far as their squad is concerned. Alex Murphy, another one of their imports. That is one of the familiar imports that we've had, but unfortunately, he is not going to be on their squad anymore. Quite surprising. He was very effective because right now they've brought in Samson Froling. He is number 13 as their import. Interesting to see him for the very first time here for all the B-League fans. A lot of changes. On the other side, some changes as well for SEAHORSES Mikawa. No more Kylo Quinn, and also no more Anthony Lawrence II. Though Anthony Lawrence was a bit iffy in terms of his performance, so they brought in 2 imports. Number 10, Shiz Alston, and also number 30, Quincy Miller. And they're going to be working together with Davante Gardner, who's number 54 for their squad. Together, of course, with the other locals. Yudai Nishida, their main man, number 19. Avikoki Schaefer, also part of the Japanese national squad. That's him on your screens. As we take a look at the starting 5 of the squad that is visiting. They've got number 7, Satoshi Nagano. Number 10, Shiz Alston. Number 19, Yudai Nishida, their star. Number 30, Quincy Miller. And number 32, the man we mentioned as part of the squad of Japan, Avikoki Schaefer. On your screens there, Davante Gardner, the scorer here for Coach Kimikazu Suzuki. As we get ready here for the introduction of the home squad, we take you back to some of the action here for SEAHORSES Mikawa. Last time they took the floor, they won against Niigata Albirex with a score of 88-87, just 1 point. Actually, they've been doing quite well. In their last 5 games, they've won 3 out of the last 5. There's Davante Gardner there with a putback. And on the other side, Levanga Hokkaido is coming off a loss. They lost to the Chiba Jets. They lost that encounter 94-80. That was just last Wednesday. Taking the cudgels for his squad is Shuto Terrazono. Shuto Terrazono has been installed as the starting point guard for Coach Ryutaro Onodera, taking over from Coach Sako Kenichi. And he's juggled this lineup a little bit as we now have the fanfare for the introduction of the home squad, Levanga Hokkaido. And there you have the entire squad here for Levanga Hokkaido. And on your screens, Coach Yuratayo Onodera. Our three officials handling proceedings here before we go to the starting five once again of these two squads. We've got referee Ito, referee Nagoshi, and referee Maeki. Starters for the visiting squad, Seahorses Mikawa. They've got Nagano, Alston, Nishida, Miller, and Schaefer. Here the Coliseum announcer call out the starters here for Levanga Hokkaido. Let's go through them once again. We've got Dwight Ramos, Shuto Terazono, that's number 4. Number 7 is Tsukasa Nakano. Brock Modem, number 12, and Sean Long, number 21. It's going to be a first look here for these two imports for the visiting squad. Shiz Alston, number 10, who stands 6'4", shooting guard, 26 years old. He's going to be handling the ball a lot. And Quincy Miller, 6'11", power forward, 30-year-old, who's got averages of 17 points and 7 rebounds. Easy tip there for Koki Schaefer to start things off. Once again, we'd like to welcome you back to the Hokkaido Kita Edu, the home of Levanga Hokkaido. Trying to go inside. Quick basket and one. No, it's going to be an offensive foul, they say. Shiz looks around saying, what? Well, the foul's going to be called on him. Ooh, he came up with an inadvertent elbow. And he said that was a basketball move, but nonetheless, he clipped him on the chin. And we're going the other way. Terazono once again. And the worst for wear after that shot to the face. Dwight Ramos. Out to Shuto. Shuto from 16 feet will get to the drop. He can hit it from 3, but he's more comfortable from medium range, so he brought it closer. Wise decision. On the outside, Miller will kick it out. Not going to work there. Bring it down. Once again, is Shuto Terazono. Ramos will go inside to Sean Long. He's an inside operator. Will kick it back out. Ramos. Not too much movement. They've got to take their shot now. Shot clock is down to 1. Ramos for 3. Back rims that one. Well, they forgot to box out. And scoring inside is going to be Nakano. It's 4-0 here for the hosts. A good start here for Levanga. Setting that pick, Miller doesn't get the pass. Battling for his spot. He'll get it. This guy's a gunner. Sets up Schaefer. Schaefer will misfire. Not necessarily his strongest suit. They can hit it from time to time. Brock Modem puts up a 3 and hits. A terrific start here for Levanga Hokkaido. And just like that, Coach Suzuki sues for time as he finds his team down by 7. Back to the action on the floor here. Again, expect Shiz Alston to handle this basketball. That's why they got him. Most of the imports here are really tall players, but getting away inside is Yuda Nishida. He's gonna cut the lead down to 5. First basket here for Mikawa. Dwight Ramos, two-man game. Not gonna use the pick. Now will against Sean Long. We'll go for the floater. But again, couple of putbacks. Nothing that time from Sean inside. That's where he really lives. Inside that shaded area. Shiz from the outside will misfire. That's good boxing out. Here comes Hokkaido with a 5-point advantage. No look pass, not gonna work. Racing down court, they've got numbers. And a strong finish there. Back-to-back baskets here for Yuda Nishida. He's got all 4 points for Mikawa. That's gonna cut the lead down to 3. Arizona trying to slow things down. Finds Dwight. Trying to look inside to Sean Long once again. Quick spin and a foul is going to be called. No! They're going to say it's a travel. Turnover here for the hosts. After that timeout, they've slowed down as far as their offense is concerned. That's why you see that look of concern from Coach Onodera. And Koki Schaefer there. It's like he was hurting, but he finds Miller. That's Miller's specialty. He can hit from just about anywhere from the floor, especially from deep. Sean Long will bring it closer. And he got the easy layup. First 2 points there for Sean. It's back to a 5-point lead here. Miller. Shaking, baking, kissing it off the glass. Miller just came off a stint in the Philippine Basketball Association, playing for the Converge Fiber Xers. And he lit it up from just about anywhere on the floor. Long says, I can do that as well, but that one rims out. The stutter step. She's going to bring it back out. Finds Schaefer. Schaefer gets away. And now a timeout will be called here by Hokkaido. Their 1 7-point advantage has been trimmed down to just 1. Two timeouts already burned, 1 apiece. Usually the first quarter, coaches don't really call their timeouts. This game very important for both these squads as they want to try to make up some ground. Shoot at Arizona from the outside hits. And that's going to establish another 4-point edge for Hokkaido. 5 points now in the contest here for Shuto. Trying to get away. Not going to work there. Long with the rebound. Terrazono trying to push it forward. Dwight Ramos with a strong finish. Ramos loves to run in the open court, and he can finish. Definitely. There have been some games he'll finish with a couple of slams here and there. Miller tries to bring it closer, puts up a shot from 17 feet. That's offline. He has yet to find his range here. 6-point lead once again. Spin there from Sean. Dwight will put up a three. He'll come up way short that time. Miller launches and misses. Shooter now going to try to slow things down. Finds Dwight once again. Two-man game there with Long. They're not looking for Brock Modem here. Now they go to him. That's a good decision. Brock, nice find! Very close to a three-point play, but nothing Miller could do that time. That was a perfect pass. Found his man in rhythm. Got the defense to bite. Schaefer wasn't looking. Nothing he could do but just foul. First personal foul there on Schaefer. Second team foul for Mikawa. Here comes super scorer Devontae Gardner. Two-time B.LEAGUE scoring champion. He's actually the only import that they retained. They've let go of Anthony Lawrence II and Kylo Quinn. Actually, looking at their productions, it's a good choice. So far, Shiz Alston has just been averaging 5 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's got to up that. Right now, pretty good substitution because Miller has yet to find his range. So Coach Suzuki will rest him, and here comes their super scorer, Devontae. This is where they feel they might have a mismatch. A lot of the world imports are really 6'10" and above. Shiz Alston, one of the few that are below 6'5", 6'4" to be exact. They find Gardner. They send a quick double. Force that one up, will miss. It's now an 8-point lead enjoyed by Hokkaido. This is their biggest lead. Brock Motor from the outside. That rims out. Alston really not forcing the action. Now he does. That's what he's got to do. In the open court especially. Nobody can stay with him. He's got that shiftiness. Under 3 minutes to be played here in quarter number 1. From way downtown. Short there for Dwight. Gardner will bring it down himself. Up against Sean Long. That's a nice find. Look for Shiz one right away. Gardner. Quick move inside. Sidestep. That's too easy. That's going to cut the lead in half. Ryoma Hashimoto is in. Usually, under the previous coach, Coach Sako, Ryoma Hashimoto was actually the lead point guard. Now the tables have been turned. Dwight Ramos inside. Back rims that one. Chance once again for Mikawa to come even closer. Nishida to the wing. Now they're going to wait for the big-time scorers. Schaefer for 3. Swish! And the lead is down to 1. We talked about the fact that he can occasionally hit that. Doesn't always look for the 3. Just enough to keep the defense honest. Almost a steal. She saw that play unfolding. That pass was telegraphed all the way. Lucky break here for the squad of Hokkaido. Ryoma will come up short. Gardner with his first board, and again he'll bring it up. Now he finds Alston. You gotta find Alston quickly and get into your offense. Back out to Shiz. That was offline, you could see it right down our line. Shot there from Nishida. Shiz finds Gardner. Gardner inside scores. Samsung Froling is actually checked in for the first time. That was challenged. That was partially blocked. Shot there coming from Matsushita. Sidestepping move. Schaefer inside. Yes! And now Mikawa with a 3-point lead at 19-16. Levanga has been glued to 16 for quite a while. Duty foul there from Froling. They're asking for an advantage foul, an unsportsmanlike one. Doesn't seem like they're going to get it. They're not even going to review this one. The pass. Straight to the boy in white. Nice first close-up look there at Samson Froling. 6'11" forward. They're going to go for the last shot here. Hokkaido still with 2 more fouls to give up. Gladly giving that one up was Yuta. And as we mentioned, they have 2 more fouls. That's why they're going to bring in some of the players off the bench. This is number 15, Ren Shimatani. Shimatani is going to give up a foul. I feel a little bit too early though. That's his first personal foul. They have 1 more still to give. There was no attack coming from Nishida. Why did he have to foul? Could have taken at least 2 more seconds off that clock. They go inside to Gardner. Gardner with a fall-away shot. Hits! Hokkaido had 1 more foul to give. They didn't want to give it up. And they paid the price. Gardner will hit once again. And after the first 10 minutes of play, it's a 5-point advantage owned by Seahorses Mikawa. Welcome back to the HOKKAIDO, the home of Levanga Hokkaido as they host SEAHORSES Mikawa. They were up by 8 at one stage at 16-8, but now they trail by 5. Motum to the wing. He'll get it back and finish inside. Nice pass there from Yuta. Yuta's going to get the assist. Motum is going to pick up another basket. He's got 5 points. Got a contact up high, and a foul is going to be called on Ryoma Hashimoto. His first. Soya is getting no space to operate, but so far he's been doing a good job coming in for the first time. Taichi Nakamura, usually a starter here for Coach Kimikazu. Shiz to Gardner. Gardner, 1 foot. No. He likes that shot. A la Dirk Nowitzki. Here's Froling. Will try to attack. Trying to carve out space, and a foul there on Davante. Series of moves put up there by Froling. Spins inside. Tries to get a little nudge in. And caught was Davante. Froling will make the first. So far, Samson Froling averaging 9.5 points and 6 boards a contest for his new squad, Levanga Hokkaido. Short of that second. Schaefer with another board. Schaefer now with 3 boards, and he's got 7 points. Not really a high volume scorer. But he can find that basket if you allow him to. Shiz inside. Nice quick move. I really feel he's the X factor here in this game. Brock Motum inside, floats it in. That's gonna cut the lead down to 2. Quickly, a minute and a half gone here in the second. 3-pointer is gonna go down. That's why he's in there for scoring. That's Hosoya. Motum wanted to answer back. Gives it out. Froling. Froling with a big slam. People forget he's 6'11". And the fans love it here. It's going to bring their squad to within 3. No look pass. Schaefer once again. He moves so well without the basketball. His fundamentals are picture perfect. Motum launches and hits. That's going to bring Hokkaido to within 2. Motum now with 10 points so quickly. He's in double digits. Hosoya. Hosoya inside the paint will get denied there by Brock. Pretty good transition defense. Are they looking for the secondary break? No. They're going to have to settle down. Koya Kawamata is checked in. 3-second violation will be called there. And Froling knew it. He was in that paint even before he got that pass, so the time started there. Sakurai will also check in for his squad. First time we're looking at number 11, Ryota Sakura. He's 39 years old, 6'4". Foul's going to be called. Stopping the action here, and that foul is going to be called on Matsushita. That's going to be his second. And there's the graphic. Tsukasa Nakano back in the action. Let's see how much he can contribute to his squad here. They only trail by 2. But Mikawa with possession. Trying to get all the way in. Gardner. Not able to save it. It'll be a turnover. Checking the turnover numbers. Levanga Hokkaido's got 4 and just 2 for Seahorses Mikawa. They've taken really good care of that basketball. No chance for Levanga to tie things up or maybe even take the lead with a 3. Nakano will launch. Nice rebound there by Shiz. Shiz with a quick spin. Will he attack the defense? He'll try. Gardner. It's too far out. He should have been in shooting position. Now trying to bring it closer. And Froling will be called for a foul. He came from the back, but he came in a little bit too late. There's a surprise double. Or so he thought. Second personal foul there on Froling, and he might have to be replaced. I've not yet seen the return of Quincy Miller. And just as we said that, here comes Quincy. Trying to get inside. A little short on that one. Pretty good attempt though from Nakamura. Chance once again for Hokkaido to tie things up. We had not had a deadlock here yet today. Ryoma. Ryoma inside. Will kick it back out. Nakano. Nakano launches. Short on that one. One-handed rebound from Miller as he hands it off. Here comes Davante. Will he try to create for his squad? He'll bring it closer. Draws the double. And a travel will be called on Davante. He doesn't approve. And he continues to bark at the referee. And again, a chance for Hokkaido to tie things up. Will they have a better attempt here? Sakurai was held. That's a poor foul from Taichi. Number 1, Taichi Nakamura. He's a tall young lad holding on to Sakurai there. Active hands there from Miller. That's a wild shot. Brandon Joatos in for the first time. The Asia Kota import here for Seahorses Mikawa has not seen that much action. Stopping, popping, and missing though. Was Taichi. That's just power coming here from Sean Long. And he's asking for a 3-point play. That, though, is going to bring us to this official timeout. 4:44 to be played here in quarter number 2. And we are deadlocked at 28. Back to the action here. Under half to be played. Miller looks for a couple of moves and comes up with a poor pass. Nakano will wait for the rest of the troops. Pretty good transition defense that time for the boys in white. No easy points as we rejoin the action here. Tied at 28. Nakano for 3. Yes! It's now a 3-point lead here for Levanga. This has been played. Both these squads has shown a series of runs. Hokkaido led by 8 early, 16-8, and then trailed by 3 eventually, 19-16. We're gonna have our first look at Shinsuke Kashiwagi, the 40-year-old from SEAHORSES, sporting number 3 on his jersey. Nice up and under move, but that shot a little bit too high there from Nagano. So we have number 7, Satoshi Nagano for SEAHORSES Mikawa, and we have number 7, Tsukasa Nakano from Levanga Hokkaido. There's Nagano checking out. There's a look at the veteran, Shinsuke. It's been quite a while that we've seen the starting point guard here of Levanga Hokkaido, Shuto, in action. It's also quite a while we haven't seen Dwight Ramos. Sakurai left open. That rattles out. Miller with the board. Trying to push it forward. Nishida's in the ball game as well. Nishida's a scorer, but that miss is going to be finished and put through there by Quincy Miller. Miller almost with a steal. Extra pass. Nakano, yes! Those are the open shots teams need to be able to make. Those are the shots being given by the defense. You gotta make them pay. Nice block there by Sakurai. Coming at the last minute. Sakurai with possession. Finds Shuto. Under 3 minutes to be played here in the first half. Again, trying to go inside to Brock. He gets fouled. He hits the deck. He says he's good to go, though. That's a nice find and a good reaction defensively by Sakurai. Taking advantage of his 6'4" frame. He laid down and a big slam here from Sean Long. He brought it all the way back and he said, let's see you try to block this one. It's now a 6-point lead once again here for Hokkaido. They're in the penalty though, so they can't afford to come up with a cheap foul here. That's a sorry miss. The veteran will get it and he says, let's set it up. He's got 14 on the shot clock. Miller. Yes! That's his specialty. That's what he can do. You always have to have a hand in his face and at the same time, a man right in front of him. Long. Tries to retaliate and does. Long too though for Sean. 36-38 is our tally. Check that 38-32. Trying to get away, Gardner. That'll trickle out. Trying to tie and get their biggest lead of the ball game? No. Under a minute and a half remaining in the first half. We've had a good one here at the HOKKAIDO. And we're expecting even more fireworks come at the second half. Miller, bang! How can you leave the team's best three-point shooter that wide open? That's what they got to talk about. And let's see if they make some subtle changes. Watch it once again. Motum didn't come out to challenge, and that lack of recognition will cost them 3 points. Three-point lead enjoyed here by Hokkaido. 1 minute and 8 seconds remaining here before the halftime break. Hokkaido with possession. They have not yet seen the return of Dwight Ramos. Shuto from 15 feet hits. And the lead is back up to 5. Under a minute to be played here. Let's see if Seahorses tries to go to Davante. Well, that man might just be the better option. Miller. Extra pass. Open three. No. Motum with the rebound. Will they go for a quick 2-for-1? No, they won't. They're going to use this shot clock. Not to mention the fact that Mikawa does have fouls to give. Actually has 1 foul to be exact. Shuto. That's a 3. That rattles out. And Miller looks up and says, are we going for the last shot? Coach says yes. Coach Suzuki shouting out from the bench the play he wants. Levanga in the penalty. Gardner forced that one. He got fouled, so 2 free throws coming up here. Not the best of fouls. And Nakano acknowledges it. They say he was too close. And he jumped forward. Gardner's first, not a problem. They're trying to make as much noise as they possibly can here in Hokkaido. Gardner says, what noise? 2 seconds remaining. Looking for a running start. Nakano launches. Ooh! That had a chance. 2 quarters done here at the Hokkaido Kita-Edu. And the hosts clinging on to a 3-point lead at 40-37. Let's check out some of the highlights. Shuto Terrazono gets that one to drop. He's opened up scoring here. Dwight Ramos on the break finds Brock Motum, and he will drain that three. That was all part of that 7-0 blast. And then getting away inside. First point for the hosts, actually for the visiting squad, went to Yudai Nishida. Avikoki Schaefer had a very good scoring half. And then Shuto hits from the outside. Field goal numbers, very close. 47% shooting from the field. 16 out of 34 for Levanga. 16 out of 35 for 45% for Seahorses Mikawa. Schaefer gets away once again. Shiz Alston did so well quarterbacking for his squad. And Devontae Gardner came off the bench and did what he does best, scoring. He had 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. Here's Shiz inside. And then Brock finding his big man. Look at his big slam with the left hand. Samson Froling, the 6'11" forward. That's so nice to look at once again. Brock swishes another three. Brock Motum would finish with 10 points. Sean Long would also finish with 10 points. And both of them with 5 boards. Nice put back there from Quincy Miller, who would finish with 9. He had a very slow start, didn't score in the first period. All his 9 points came here in the second quarter. Sakurai came up with a big block there. First quarter ended in favor of the visitors at 21-16. That was actually their biggest lead of the ball game at 5. Shuto there hits as the hosts made a comeback, and in the end they're going to lead by 3 at the halftime break. Breaking down the numbers, you can see here from 2-point distance, shooting much better was Hokkaido, but shooting better from 3 was Seahorses Mikawa. So that's why things evened out in the end. Free throw numbers, not really a difference. 4 turnovers each. 16-22. 6-point advantage for Seahorses Mikawa for the points in the paint. And bench points, 11-3 in favor of Seahorses. More numbers. Rebounds, just about even. 19 for Levanga, 18 for Seahorses Mikawa. And in the assist department, just +2. 13-11 advantage for Hokkaido. Now let's take a look at the leading scorers. 10 points apiece for Hokkaido from Long and Motum, and 8 for Nakano. On the other side, 9 points apiece for Schaefer and Miller, and Devontae Gardner had 8. Rebounding, Sean Long had 5. 5 for Motum and 3 for Nakano. Those are your leading scorers on that graphic. So 7 points also coming from Hosoya, and 3 points coming from Brandon Jawato. On the other side, we talked about the top 3 scorers, 9 apiece for Schaefer and Miller, 8 there for Gardner, and 4 apiece from Shiz and also from Yudai Nishida. Rebounding numbers, Miller has 6, and Gardner and Schaefer 3 apiece. In the assist department, Alston at 6, that's expected. 2 for Hosoya, 1 for Gardner, and 3 apiece for Terrazono and Motum, and 2 for Dwight Ramos. Dwight Ramos is going to start things out here in the second half. He did not play the entire second quarter. He's going to be tasked to guard the very shifty Shiz Alston. Turnover here to start things off. Shuto asking for a pick. Nobody wants to come give him a pick. He'll bring it closer. Quick swipe from the back there from Alston as they try to get the ball to Dwight Ramos. Shot clock is down to 8. Got to make their move quicker. Dwight inside, goes to the other side and scores. Dwight Ramos now with 4 points. Dwight has been picking his spots, but he's really picking it up defensively. Tries to stay in step, but Alston just too shifty. Shuto will try to get it down. He'll be fouled by Nakano. You like Brock Modem there, taking care of his teammate. First personal foul going to be called there. Things starting to get real chippy here. As we talked about at the top of the coverage, both these squads need to be able to start putting some wins together to have any chance of making it to the playoffs. There's still 20 games remaining. Still a lot of time. Miller, as we talked about, came from the Philippines, played in the PBA. Could have converged fiber extras. Here he is on the break. Let's see, they try to look for Miller. Miller inside, gets the offensive rebound. Will bring it back out. Nishida almost lost it. Tries to find Miller. The pass goes awry. (42-39) is our tally. Almost 2 minutes gone here in the third. Sean Long with a handoff. Nakano tries to get away. Won't. That was touched last by Miller, though. Tries to finish. That's going to be hard to get that shot off the 6'11" Miller. Long goes to the wing. Nakano kisses it off the glass. And it's now a 5-point advantage here, enjoyed by Hokkaido. 10 points now in the contest here for Nakano. Dwight Ramos expected that one. Comes up with a big slam. Dwight Ramos with a steal. The slam. He's got 6 points. Another pass going awry. Shuto looks a little bit hurt. Gets up gingerly. He's still in obvious pain. Can't put any weight on that leg. Quickly, Ryoma off the bench. Not quite sure exactly what happened there to Shuto. Looks like he should be okay. Just one of those stingers. Miller with a handoff. They don't get it back to him. Koki Schaefer, no. Nice rebound there for Brock. He'll get it back and bring it down himself against Miller. Not quite sure. He picked up his dribble. Miller with a strip. Miller doesn't see the player from behind. And Nakano almost with a steal. Counter steal there. Almost. Baseline inbound here. Coming from Nishida. Miller just ready to launch, but Brock Motum was right in his face. Couple of jab steps. Now he'll bring it closer. That's a basket and one opportunity off that foul from Brock Motum. Longtime NBA player was Quincy Miller. There's the foul. That was clear. And right at the grill of our referee. First personal foul on Brock. Miller completes the three-point play. Going inside along. There's a quick double. Gives it up. Look at that pass there from Dwight Ramos. Pretty pocket pass. And Sean Long with a slam. We've seen our fair share of dunks here today. Spinning in, an easy layup there. Quincy Miller starting to heat up. He's got 14 points. He once erupted for 50 points in the PBA just a few months back. Long to the wing. Stolen there by Nishida. Nishida in the open court. Has to come up with a strong finish, but he gets fouled. The free throws coming up here for Uday. That was a clear pass to the wrong individual. Sean Long tried to make up for it with a block on the other end, but didn't happen. Four minutes quickly gone here in the third. Open three. Bang! 3-point numbers. Pretty good here for Levanga. In the third period, Daniel Danana loves it. Getting off his seat there. Back up to a 6-point advantage here for Hokkaido. Trying to find Koki Schaefer. A lot of those interior passes have been picked off. Sean Long is going to come up with a big slam there. He held on to it. It looked like he wanted to make the pass. Slammed it through, and it's a 14-point outing here so far for Sean. And it's an 8-point advantage once again. That ties their biggest lead. Miller goes to work. Easy put through. 16 points now for Quincy. Chance of Levanga here inside the Hokkai Kita Edu. Ryoma realizes the situation, puts up a long three, bricks that one. Rolling's there. But the thing is, they might have to stop the action because that ball didn't hit the rim. Well, they're going back the other way. Let's see. They're going to say it's a shot clock violation. And looking there at the sidelines, it looks like Tuto Tarazona is okay. Or is he? Well, he's going to put on his jacket, but thought he was going to walk all the way to the locker room. After that shot clock violation, Mikawa's going to get possession. Quick handoff. Schaefer with a baby hook. That's going to cut the lead down to 4. Schaefer also having a very good game scoring-wise. We talked about it. He's now in double digits. Froling won't get it back. Long. Nice power move there by Sean Long. 2 free throws coming up here for the big man. 6'9" center from the United States. Used to play for the 76ers. That was in 2017. Second personal foul going to be called on Nakamura. Second free throw will not drop. Miller with the rebound. Schaefer will go to Shiz. Shiz shaking, baking, step back 3. Yes! That's going to cut the lead down to 2. Alston now finding his range from the outside, and you've got to respect his drive. That's why defenders will give him that space, and he'll take advantage by making and taking that 3. Dwight Ramos on the outside gives it to Froling. Froling inside. Gets denied there by Miller. Miller actually had 10 blocks in one PBA game last conference. That was the Commissioner's Cup of the PBA. Nagano will get denied as well. Froling will pick this one up. He'll bring it down. 6'11". Will find Long with the finish. 2 big men showing everybody that they can still dribble and put that ball on the floor. Froling is 6'11". Brock Motum, another big man for Levanga Hokkaido. And all the big men just showing that it's a new game. Before, centers would just actually give it up, or forwards would give it up and just run the floor. But now you can see them bring it down themselves and liking to finish strong on the break. Sean Long will take a seat. Look at that. Perfect pass. Thunderous finish there from Sean Long. And Froling with the assist. Third personal foul though. Going to be called on Taichi Nakamura. Hitting from the outside is Dwight Ramos. He now has 9 points. Approaching the 2-minute mark here. A 7-point advantage once again by Hokkaido. Miller up and under move. Comes up with a slam. He's got 18 points. Not too many points from the outside. He's been really working the inside and medium range. Brock's going to get fouled. That's where he can take advantage of that size mismatch up against Alston Jr. Tuto comes back to a huge applause. As you can see, they're taking a look at that bandaged knee, but it looks like he's okay. Brock will bring it closer. Floater will drop. Brock Modem now with 12 points. up to a 7-point lead here. Here's Alston Jr. Schaefer, his baby hook will drop. He's got 2 baby hooks already here in the third. And he's got 13 points total. Rolling, will give it up. A lot of movement. And here's Brock once again. Takes it strong. He gets fouled. And he's on the line looking to complete a 3-point play. No timeouts called by either squad here in the third. And just when we said that, a timeout will be called by Seahorses Mikawa as they now trail by 7, 63-56. Completing the 3-point play there, and once again it's an 8-point advantage enjoyed here by Hokkaido. A minute remaining here in the third. We're going to have an exciting fourth coming up in a bit. Schaefer on the outside. Finds Alston. Alston against a double team, and they're going to say he got fouled. Foul's going to be called on Nakano there. That's going to be number 3. He might have to sit down for the remainder of the third. No, little gamble being played here by Coach Onodera, leaving him in there. Here comes Davante Gardner. It's his first entry here in the second half. Inside Alston, quick spin. Alston now in double digits with 11. He also has 2 rebounds and 8 assists. More importantly, that cuts the lead down to 6. But this is now the biggest lead in the ball game for either squad. 16 points there from Nakano. And it's a 9-point advantage at 67-58. Hokkaido had one more foul to give, and that was it. Sakurai is going to check in. They need his defensive prowess. So neither team can give up any more fouls here in the final 7.5. Sakurai, remember, is 6'4", and he's going to be having the task of trying to stop Alston Jr. Might be a delay of game warning here. So that's going to be the first. More than enough time here to run their play. They go to Gardner. He's on the outside. Gardner will challenge. That might have been a travel. He stepped back, he stepped forward, but in the end, the shot didn't drop anyhow. Three quarters are done here at the HOKKAIDO. And as we head into the fourth, it's 67-58 in favor of LEVANGA. Welcome to the final 10 minutes here at the HOKKAIDO. As we have LEVANGA Hokkaido hosting MIKAWA in a game important to both these squads as they try to make one final push for the playoffs. Nakano from the outside, a little bit too strong. Rebound there. One of the few times we've actually seen Ryogo Sumino in the ball game as he gets that board. Gardner, sidestepping move, gets away. He's got 10 points. Brock Morton will bring it down. Quincy Miller starting things off for his squad together with Davante Gardner. Froling tries to force that one up. Not gonna drop. Miller for three. Rims out. Tito Terrazono calling out play number 3. Let's see it unfold. Not too much movement from the wings. Now there's movement. Delayed movement. Gardner with a one-handed rebound. In the ball game is Yudai Nishida, the top local scorer here. Let's see if they try to look for him here. Inside. Here comes Dwight Ramos. A little bit more toughness inside. And the fans like that decision there from Coach Onodera. Miller to the wing. Trying to force the issue was Nishida. Not going to work there. Still a 7-point lead enjoyed by LEVANGA. Tito asks for the pick. They go to Dwight. On the outside, Froling. From 14 feet. Soft touch, not going to drop. Not too much movement that time once again for Hokkaido. Gardner. Almost got his pocket picked. But a foul will be called there in Terrazono. Watch it once again. Clearly a foul. Sean Long's going to check back in. Trolling, not really as effective as they would have wanted him to be. So why not send in the veteran Long? So it's Long and Motum, the imports here. Together, of course, with Dwight Ramos. On the other side, Davante Gardner, soft touch off the glass. And a foul's going to be called on Long. He is now going to be in team foul, actually in personal foul trouble. Quick move. Long can't believe it. There's a little nudge. And now the moves come out. So check that, only the first personal foul on Sean Long. Three-point play is going to cut that lead down to 4. Nakano hits that jumper. He can get that shot anytime he wants, really. If you look at it, he's got 18 points now. Nishida tries to answer back. Can't find any space. Will get it back, though. Miller, the super scorer, up against Dwight. Dwight's going to pick up a foul here. You can see that hold there. And Dwight is complaining about it. That was hidden from the sight of the referee. Dwight's first personal foul only. Miller will give it up. Slides inside, doesn't get the pass. Nakano, no. Shuto. In no hurry here are the boys in green. They've controlled this game. Shuto for 3. A little bit offline. The tip of Dwight Ramos is not going to work. A chance of defense. HOKKAIDO is already in the penalty with a lot of time remaining. Nishida almost lost it. Put back will work. He was staying with it. Pretty good effort shown there by Sumino. He has hardly played, but he's making the most out of the minutes. Back inside, Long. Ramos for 3. No. Nice rebound there by Miller. He didn't have good rebounding position. Nonetheless, snatched that board. Quincy trying to go to work. Was looking for an N1. We'll have to settle for 2 free throws. Trying to bring this lead down to just 2. There was a swipe. And the foul might be called on Terrazono. It is. That's his 3rd personal foul. Timeout will be called here. Both coaches want a strong finish from their respective squads. Let's see how much the moves will affect Quincy Miller. It's gonna miss! Quincy Miller's a very good free throw shooter. He showed out here in the Philippines. He's gonna miss one there though. He's gonna miss two! That's huge! Still a 4-point lead here enjoyed by Hokkaido. Ryoma will be fouled by Nakano. Second personal foul there on Satoshi. Long will go to Motum now. Then they find Dwight. Nakano for three. No, he's had a hot hand though. Why not go to him? That was a heat check. Now they go to Nishida, who's really been held in check here. Well below his average. Miller will give it up. Shot clock. He's winding down. Brock Motum there picks up that miss. Sean Long says to Ryoma, let's walk it up. Let's use some clock and let's get a good shot. Dwight to the wing. Open three. Nakano in and out. Sean Long couldn't get that rebound. Here comes Miller. Will he hoist the three? No, he won't. Nice pass inside. Gardner scores. The lead is now down to 2. Gardner with 15 points. Gets set for an exciting finish when we come back. Welcome back to HOKKAIDO. 2-point lead enjoyed here by Hokkaido, and they've got possession of the basketball. They earned the penalty though. MIKAWA with just one team foul. Motum puts up a three. Yes! What a dagger three there. Brock Motum with 18 points. 5-point advantage enjoyed now by Hokkaido. Still a long way to go. Gardner. Gardner looks inside. That pass a little bit too low there for Nishida. Turnover number 9 for Seahorses MIKAWA. Ryoma protecting that basketball. Will get it out. Dwight. We're gonna lift it inside. This is Dwight Ramos. Couple of moves. Dwight Ramos banks it through. He's got 11 points in the contest, and it's now a 7-point advantage for Levanga. 3.5 minutes just about remaining here. They look inside. From the outside, not gonna work there for Oshino. Ryoma's going to take his time here. That's Ryoma Hashimoto. Brock Modem. Nice cut. And Sean Long will finish. A timeout is badly needed here by Seahorses Mikawa as they now trail by 9. Important possession here for the visiting squad. They're down by 9. They need to score. Time is running out. The veteran sent back in. Kashiwagi. He's there for shooting purposes, that's for sure. But scoring inside there is their super scorer, Nishida. Long will bring this down. Under 3 minutes to be played here. Hashimoto at the controls. We're going to look for Dwight once again. Dwight likes that mismatch. Stepping back, Dwight Ramos hits. Back-to-back baskets for Dwight. He's got 13 points in total, and the lead is back up to 9. As we approach the 2-minute mark. Nishida will bring it out. Wasting a lot of time. Tries to make his move. Gets denied. Nakano will score. As we enter the final 2 minutes. So Ryoma will stay in. No Shuto Terrazona yet. Dwight gets it inside to Ryoma. Token defense in the backcourt, and they get it past the timeline. They still need to score. Talking about Levanga. Will they try to go right back to Dwight? They do. Dwight almost lost it. Dwight Ramos puts up a 3. That was close. A minute and a half remaining in this one. Needing to score once again is Gardner and company. And they can't waste time. They've got Miller there who can hit the 3. Nishida. 3 will hit. And the lead's down to 4. 10 points for Nishida. Ryoma says, let me bring it down. And a foul is going to be called on Nagano. No timeout by either coach. Remember, Hokkaido's in the penalty. Mikawa has fouls to give, but at this particular point, they don't want to give up any fouls. They need to come up with solid defense. Here comes the starter. And so it's Shuto and Ryoma, both in the backcourt. 2 heady point guards. Together with Dwight Ramos. No Dwight Ramos. That's quite surprising. Motum will hand it off. Shot clock's down to 6. Brock for a long, deep 3 that rims out. quite surprising. Dwight Ramos has been sat down here by Coach Onodera. Nishida will be fouled. 2 free throws coming up here for Yudai. He wants to take a little breather here though first. He brought them closer with that 3-point basket, and here with 2 critical free throws. Second personal foul going to be called there on Sean Long. Still foul, very far from foul trouble as the moves come out. Nice smile there coming from Coach Suzuki as he hears the moves. He hopes it doesn't bother his players as much as it brought a smile to his face. Nishida will miss a free throw. So 2 missed free throws earlier by Quincy Miller, and now 1 here for Yudai Nishida. And more moves coming out. She's praying. She wants just 1 shot. And Nishida converts. It's a 1-possession ball game here. That's quite surprising why you come up with a foul. You just need to play good defense and you're going to get that ball back. Just a 1-possession ball game. Unless they want to lengthen this game. 3rd team foul for Mikawa. And they're going to foul, which means they want to send him to the line. Interesting strategy there from Coach Suzuki. Because at this stage, they're definitely still going to get the ball back. Talking about Mikawa. They're going to get a steal. Well, it worked out for them there. And a timeout will now be called by Hokkaido. Everything working the way that Coach Suzuki drew it up. Not conventional, but effective. Coming off that timeout, let's see what Coach Onodera drew up. And they're going to inbound from the backcourt. They want to use more shot clock. Just a 1-point advantage enjoyed by Hokkaido. And still no Dwight Ramos. Chuto will bring it down. Difference of 4 seconds. Game clock and shot clock. Both teams already in the penalty. Sean Long to the wing. Ryoma will miss. Sean Long with the putback. Still just a 1-possession ball game. A timeout will be called here by Mikawa for sure. Sean Long with 21 points in the contest. And he adds a rebound to boot. So he now has 21 points, 8 boards, and 3 assists. But this, the biggest basket of the night. He was right there, kisses it off the glass. Definitely needing a 3-point shot here. Seahorses Mikawa down 80 to 77. 7.9 seconds remaining in this contest. They get it to Nishida. He's got the hot hand. Nishida's gonna have to force this one. Gets denied. And coming away with a big block and the victory is Sean Long and company. They forced the ball to Nishida when they had somebody like Quincy Miller, who's a dead shot from the outside as well. And the defense was waiting for it. As Levanga Hokkaido is going to take this one, 80 to 77. Disappointed look there on Devontae Gardner. He's also another player that can hit the three. Disappointed look there on the face of Coach Suzuki, and why not? They had a chance to tie things up, but they're going to fall short. And there is today's hero, extending that 1-point lead, making it 3, and also coming up with a big block. Dejected look there on Quincy Miller. Devontae Gardner right behind him. Avi Koki Schaefer thanking the crowd for their support. But Seahorses Mikawa will drop to 15 and 26. Levanga Hokkaido will improve to 11 and 30. Now we're going to hear from Coach Onodera in a bit. And quite possibly, Sean Long. Now we're set up. And the fans shrieking there when Daniel Danana looks their way and waves. Dwight Ramos loves it. Dwight Ramos also had key baskets here in the fourth to help his squad to victory. Here now is Coach Onodera. Well, before we hear from Sean Long, Coach Onodera talked about the fact that, first of all, he thanked the support of the fans, and he said we were able to win the game even though the game got a bit dangerous at the end. So there was only a day between their last game, which was Wednesday. So they weren't really able to properly prepare. So he told the team to just stay calm, and he said it's a good thing that the bench members played well. Not to mention the fact that their starter Sean Long came away with a big basket and a big block. Here's Sean Long.
I'm okay. I think just getting in the rhythm of winning again is something we all need to get used to, so we can keep it going. Just having that confidence every night. So yeah, look forward to tomorrow.
特に疲れの方は全然大丈夫です。しっかり自分たちのリズムでしっかりプレーをすれば勝つことができるというふうに思ってましたので、そういったリズムというところを心がけてました。
今日試合前ファンからダンクシュートを期待していますということだったんですが、今日はたくさんダンクシュート入りましたね。
I feel good. You know, we've been doing our best, trying to give you guys what you deserve. We appreciate your support, and hopefully we get some more dunks tomorrow.
本当に皆様の応援のおかげでそういったプレーもできたというふうに思ってますので、ぜひ明日も会場に足を運んでいただいて、そういった声援があれば今日以上にダンクできるかなというふうに思いますので、ぜひお願いします。
さあ、そしてここで個人記録達成のご報告です。B リーグデビューを果たしました去年の2021-22シーズン、平均1試合25得点と見事に得点王に輝いたロング選手、最近の試合では20点オーバーの得点を多く記録し好調を維持しておりますが、そんなロング選手、本日の三河戦で B1 個人通算2000得点を達成いたしました。この記録についてはいかがでしょうか。
You know, I'm proud of the accomplishment, man. I'm happy to be here. And since I've been here, you guys have been nothing but loving, so I appreciate that. And I couldn't do anything without you guys, so thank you again.
先ほども言ったんですけど、本当にホームで決めることができて嬉しく思いますし、皆様の声援のおかげでそういった数字も達成できたというふうに思ってますので、皆様に本当に感謝してます。
ありがとうございました。ショーン・ロング選手のインタビューでした。では本日はサツドラ賞 MVP があります。サツドラ賞といたしまして、暮らし百貨製品詰め合わせが贈られます。プレゼンターは札幌ドラッグストア株式会社取締役倉知明弘様です。
And now he's going to get his prize as the player of the game. And he worked both ends. Did well offensively with 21 points. Came up with a couple of crucial boards as well. He had 8 rebounds, 3 assists, and that one block to end the ball game.
5363ファイヤー集めて見事オンファイヤー賞獲得です。
She's a Long fan.
さあ、ロング選手には、ロックアイスプレゼンツオンファイヤー賞といたしまして、オフィシャルパートナー回転寿司トリトン様より1万円分のお食事券が贈られます。本日のオンファイヤー賞ナンバー21ショーン・ロング選手でした。
And there's Sean Long, your winner of the best player of today's ball game. And those kids are happy to see themselves on camera. Who else are going to hear from before we go to the highlights? Well, some more prizes to be given out, and it's going to go to starting point guard Shuto Terazono. Not quite sure if we're going to hear from him as well as he picks up his prize. Oh, that looks really appetizing. What a time for them to show that during dinner time, huh? Now we're going to hear from Shuto.
いや、痛みは打った瞬間痛かったんですけど、今はもう大丈夫です。はい。
では明日の試合も期待していいということでしょうか。
はい、期待してください。よろしくお願いします。
ありがとうございました。今日のレブニーズファーストシュートチャレンジ賞はナンバー4テラゾノシュート選手でした。 では本日はここでこの方のお誕生日をお祝いしたいと思います。ナンバー11櫻井亮太選手。
Not too much really that Shuto said, but all he talked about is the fact that he's okay with the injury. He's good to go for the next game, and he said, please watch their game.
オフィシャルパートナー若狭本舗様よりご提供いただきました。プレゼンターはこの方、ナンバー9折茂武彦社長。
Well, a while ago, Shuto accomplished total of 2,000 points in the B.LEAGUE. And now we're going to have a cake being given to Sakurai.
今日は折茂社長直々にバースデーソングを歌っていただきたいと思います。そして皆さん、
So it's Ryota's birthday today.
解禁となっておりますので、今日は
I think they might sing happy birthday to him here.
皆さんも一緒にバースデーソング歌ってみませんか。折茂さん、名前の部分は何て言います？ハッピーバースデーディア
りょうたでいいんじゃないですかね。
りょうたでいきますか。わかりました。それでは
僕歌うんですか。
そうですよ。
皆さんで歌いましょう。
皆さんと一緒に折茂さんも歌ってください。
桜井亮太の40回目のバースデーなんで、ぜひ皆さん一緒に歌ってください。
それでは
お願いします。
では折茂さん温度をとって歌い始めてください。お願いします。
いいですか、皆さん。せーの。Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. ありがとうございます。
So happy birthday to Ryota Sakurai. Perfect way to celebrate your birthday with a victory.
さあそれではレバンガビクトリーへと参りたいと思いますが、せっかく誕生日ですから櫻井選手とそれから折茂さんもどうぞ。そして今日 MVP のロング選手もどうぞ前の方に来てください。3人にはレバンガビクトリーと大きな声で言っていただきます。その他選手の皆さんは来場者の皆さん両手を使ってレバンガのところで右手を上左手を横に L サイン、ビクトリーのところで V サインを両手で作ってください。それでは3人準備ができましたらよろしく。
Now they're going to bring Sean Long back.
さあそれでは今日の勝利を祝しましてレバンガビクトリーよろしくお願いします。
皆さん今日はありがとうございました。もう時間遅いので巻いていきます。今日誕生日40歳ということで僕記念グッズ売ってるんで皆さん買って帰ってください。勝ったのでよろしくお願いします。それでは行きたいと思います。レバンガビクトリーありがとうございます。
ありがとうございました。
So that pose of L and V meant Levanga victory. And they pick up a victory here for Coach Onodera and all their fans here at the Hokkai Kitaedu. Now I think we might be ready to show you the highlights of the game. Here we are. It is a close affair all throughout, but in the end, proving steadier down the stretch was Levanga Hokkaido. The gentleman who breached 2,000 points today, Shuto Terazono. And here, Brock Modem hitting from the outside. Ill-advised pass is going to give Seahorses Mikawa their first basket, courtesy of Nishida. Alston, nice pocket pass and a very good night scoring-wise for Avi Koki Schaefer, though we didn't see Schaefer in the fourth period. And he might have been very critical to have him in the ball game also. In the last couple of seconds, he might have been able to get that defensive board. Well, these are all, as they say, hindsight is 20/20. things that you felt you could have done better. But in the end, Seahorses Mikawa will go down with another loss. Devontae Gardner came on off the bench and scored quite well. So did Alston, who was a starter for his squad, and Coach Suzuki. Look at this big slam coming up from Samson Froling. He's a big man that can put the ball on the floor, as we'll show you the highlights of what he did on a fast break in the third period. First quarter ended in favor of Seahorses Mikawa, 21-16. In the second period, though, making their move was Levanga as they took the lead at the halftime break. They led by 3, 40-37. Here's Shuto once again, aiding that big slam of Sean Long. Shuto with a jumper. Quincy Miller, a late addition here to the squad of Seahorses Mikawa after his stint in the Philippines playing for Converge. Dwight Ramos gets away there. Dwight Ramos would finish in double digits. And come up with a slam and a steal there. If you really look at it, a lot of heroes. Look at that pocket pass. Leads to another big slam there for Sean Long. All around stellar play. Big basket there from Nakano. Nishida's pass. Picked off. Long. In the open court will bring it through with another slam dunk. Daniel Danana got off his seat. Here's Alston. Finds Schaefer inside. He had 2 baby hooks in the third period. Then Alston going to work. Hitting that 3 from the corner with a defender draped all over him. Nothing better Ryoma could do. After 3 periods, it was 67-58. And there's another big slam from Sean Long off the assist from Froling. And then the game slowed down a little bit in the fourth because the squad of Levanga got into early foul trouble. Off these incursions here from Devontae Gardner and company. Nishida almost lost it. Sticking with it there was Ryogo Sumino, who came in only in the fourth. Gardner was asking for a foul there. There was a little bit of contact there, but referees say play on. That was a huge 3 coming from Brock Modem. That gave them a 5-point lead, which they were able to protect all the way till the end. Dwight Ramos hit a couple of baskets as well in the closing minutes. And there's another big dunk. 5 dunks in all here for Sean Long. Look at that step back from Dwight. Getting just enough space from his defender to knock that one down and keep the hopes of Levanga afloat. Big 3 here for Nishida. But the problem for him was he only started to heat up in the fourth when they were really spotting an 8-point lead to their opponents. This steal would bring it down to 1. But this was the putback. And the final 2 points of Sean Long That sealed the deal. And he made sure there was no shot with that block. And that's why Hokkaido will win this one 80-77. Now let's take a look at the numbers. 50% shooting for Levanga, 51% shooting for Seahorses. And broken down, you can see from 2-point distance, much better was Hokkaido at 68% as compared to 59%. Wonder how that really evens out in the end if you look at it. That should be a much bigger figure in favor of Levanga. But in the end, doesn't matter. They're going to come away with the victory. Only 5 made free throws for Levanga, 6 for Seahorses Mikawa. 9 turnovers apiece. Seahorses Mikawa with a huge advantage in the points in the paint, but it was not able to give them the victory here today. They also had better bench scoring, 20 as compared to 3. Rebounds, dead even at 32. Assists, just +3 for Levanga, 22-19. Individual numbers. Sean Long finished with 21 points. Nakano added 18, the same output as Brock Motum. In a losing effort, Quincy Miller would finish with 18 markers, 15 for Gardner, and 13 for Avi, Koki, Schaefer. Rebounding story, 8 apiece for Long and Motum, and 5 for Froling. 11 rebounds for Miller, so Miller would finish with a double-double. 6 rebounds for Gardner, and Schaefer would finish with 4. And finally, in assists, 5 assists for Terrazono, 4 for Motum, and 3 for Long. Those numbers you're looking at your screens, those are the points. And the assist department, Alston would finish with 8, 3 assists for Gardner, and also 2 assists for Hosoya. We promised you a good affair because both these teams needed a victory. Both these teams at the bottom of the standings trying to crawl their way up. And it proved to be an exciting one. Just a 3-point victory here by Levanga Hokkaido. These numbers are the assists which we talked about earlier. So leading the assists for Hokkaido was the 5 of Terrazono and the 8 of Alston for Seahorses Mikawa. Coach Onodera was happy with the result here, and he's looking for back-to-back victories if he can possibly get it this weekend so they can get more victories as the season starts to wind down. Still 19 games apiece for both these squads, so a lot of time for them to still make up ground, but they're going to need some help from the leaders. Look at the overall numbers here for the main man, Sean Long, 21 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, and 5 slam dunks. Levanga's going to win this one, 80-77, and that's going to do it for our coverage. Thanks a lot for joining us. Till next time, take care. Have a good night ahead. God bless.